The day Alex quit his job to start his own business, he felt like he had finally stopped building someone else's dream and started building his own. The $50,000 he had saved over 3 years became the foundation. He opened a business checking account. He told everyone he knew. He was in. His college roommate Sam kept his job. He took his own $50,000, put it into a total market index fund, set up an automatic monthly contribution, and spent roughly 12 minutes doing it. Then he went back to work and mostly forgot about it. 10 years later, the gap between them is not what most people would predict, and the reasons behind it are not what the entrepreneurship podcasts ever talk about. Here is the number the business world never leads with. About 65% of small businesses close within 10 years. Not because the owners were lazy or untalented, because building a profitable, sustainable business is genuinely one of the hardest things a person can attempt, and the market rewards outcomes, not effort. In the version of this story where Alex succeeds, which puts him in the top third of all small business starters, he builds a business generating $200,000 in annual profit after a decade of work. At a typical small business sale multiple of 3 times earnings, he sells for $600,000. Subtract the $50,000 he invested to start. His net gain over 10 years is $550,000. Sam's $50,000 in a total market index fund at the historical average of 10% per year becomes $130,000 after a decade. His gain is $80,000. Alex wins, right? Not so fast. What Alex actually built was not just a business. He built a second job with no guaranteed salary, no paid vacation, and personal liability attached to every business debt. The average small business owner in America earns around $68,000 a year. Alex gave up a comparable salary for 10 years chasing that exit. When you account for the income he did not earn while building, the math tightens considerably. Sam kept his job the entire decade. He kept earning, kept contributing to his retirement account, and kept his weekends. His index fund grew while he slept. There is also the concentration problem. Every dollar Alex owns is tied to one company, in one industry, dependent on his personal health, his key relationships, and factors entirely outside his control. Sam's fund owns thousands of companies across dozens of industries. If one collapses, it barely registers. If Alex gets seriously ill for 6 months, his business can be gone in 3. Now here is the honest case for starting a business, because it deserves a straight answer. A successful business does not cap your upside the way a salary does. Tax advantages for business owners are real and compounding over time. The skills you build as a founder are genuinely valuable regardless of outcome, and the rare businesses that achieve real scale return multiples no index fund will ever touch. The argument for building something is not wrong. It is just incomplete without the full picture. The question that actually matters is not business versus investing. The question is why you are starting the business. If you have identified a real market problem, have relevant skills, and are prepared to treat failure as a serious possibility, the risk can be worth taking. If you are starting a business primarily because you believe it is a faster path to wealth than patient investing, the data says that assumption is usually wrong. Roughly 1 in 3 small businesses makes it to 10 years. Of those, a fraction ever sell for life-changing money. The ones you hear about are not a representative sample. They are the survivors. The 65% who closed quietly are not giving interviews. Alex and Sam are both in their 40s now. Alex built something real, and he is proud of it. Sam has a portfolio that grew while he lived his life. Neither made the wrong choice, but only one of them made it with an accurate picture of the odds. The business aisle of the bookstore is full of survivor stories. The math was always available. Most people just never sat down and ran it.